Back, folks. Roth here. All right, let's make sure all the sounds are working. All right, tonight we can be booting up Scribblet to do some drawings, and I chose to maybe do a fan art of Marcel the Shell. This character from a web series, and which is now has gotten its own live action part stop motion animation film, like a movie, like a full-on movie. So yeah, gonna be using Scribblet. This is a free app that you can download. It's actually a game. It's like an online Pictionary game, but it's going through some changes at the moment. I got word from the developer that they've got a publisher that wants to pick this up, and they're trying out. They put out a new version of Scribblet, which I have enabled, and as I tested out last Sunday, you had to, go to properties and, swap to the beta. So it's currently at that new build, and what happened was I had to start a new profile, but I don't get to have access to all the drawings that I've done on the regular version that I had it before. So all the drawings are gone. They're empty. I mean, they're not gone, but unless I swap back to the old version. But on the new version, I had to pretty much create a new profile, which is the same name. And I guess this is the patch notes. I'm gonna take a look at it. And the last drawing that I did was this one here, Saban Moon, aka Sailor Moon 94. I also did Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I'll probably have a slideshow on the side somewhere underneath my Meow chart. I also got a little mouse icon there to show, that I'm actually using a computer mouse. I'm not sure if this patch note would pop up. Okay, it looks like it does. Just take a look real quick. Emojis, event game modes, trophies, and more. Emoji system. Good riddance chat. Whoa, so wait. So they got rid of the chat? That's a big change right there. I don't know if that would be a good idea. But who knows? Because there's some good things and there's some bad things about the chat. But I feel like the vote kick thing is a great idea. I feel like that should have been there from the start. Because Scribblet, or not Scribblet, iSketch from way back. iSketch was an old online Pictionary game that I used to play back on the Adobe Shockwave plugin days. But yeah, looks like they included some new emojis or emoticons, animated versions of them. Quick play. Interesting. So it looks like this has become the new standard, quick play. Event game modes, scoring system. Man, I'll have to take a look at this possibly this Sunday to see how the game mode works. If it doesn't, because actually I tried it out last Sunday and it didn't queue me up for any lobbies. It seemed like no one was on, or maybe they disabled the matchmaking or something like that. I don't know what was happening. But yeah, we tried it out last Sunday and didn't quite work, so I had to shut it down and play a different game. Overhaul quick play, so you no longer require to manually create public games. Interesting. Quick play searches can now be made for one game mode. Alright, so yeah, that is the update for this game. But I don't know if it doesn't seem like they update the free draw mode, so I'm gonna put this up. and get down to some drawing. So I don't know if I want to put on my own playlist or maybe use the in-games tunes, but I feel like the in-game tunes might be picked up by YouTube. I'm not sure. But we'll see. So this is the latest version, I think. I hope that it is. One way to find out is if there's a gallery. Okay, so this is the old version. So let me see if we can shut this down, and then I want to see if I can get the other one. It says build though, so I don't know if that is. Okay, so we got the build. One way to get the new version is to go over to properties, betas, and then attach testing. I don't know if this would work. Okay, looks like this is the version. Maybe they changed the UI again. I'll put it up again and see. Also, we're broadcasting to multiple platforms simultaneously. We got Twitch, we got YouTube, we got Trovo, we got Picarto, which is like an art streaming site. And we got DLive. I don't normally stream on Picarto, at least ever since the change in Restream, when they dropped the number of destinations to just 2 destinations. Oh, we also got Twitter. Also stream on Twitter. So I don't know if this is the new version, patch 1.6.0. It seems to have rated back, so this must be the old version. I don't know. But go back to profile and check the gallery again. This is what we did last time. Sabah Moon, September 8th, 2022. Go to favorites and probably see some more drawings here. We also did Demogorgon from Stranger Things, Lechonk, upcoming Pokemon game, Tomie, Japanese horror, Little Nemo, upcoming game based on an older property, the movie, Ninja Turtles. I was pretty excited for the new Ninja Turtles movie. The Sandman, also on Netflix. Kill Clowns one. This one came out really well. I like the details. And then we're back to Sabah Moon. Alright, yeah, the achievements are still intact. Yeah, the stats still intact. On that other version, we saw that it tracked like 11 games played and then 11 games won. Not sure why. But yeah, here is free mode, or free draw mode. Interesting, it selected this region instead of North America. So I'll keep it at North America, even though I don't think it's required for free draw mode. So here's free draw mode, and it looks like it's back to the old version. We saw a glimpse of the new version last Sunday, but sadly I don't think we have access to that right now. I could either open gallery, aka bring up the old drawings and continue working on them, or you start a new one. So maybe starting a new one. I'm gonna name this one Marcel. Let's keep it simple. Enter key. Give your drawings an appropriate title. We just did. So the interface here, very simple. Brightly colored. You can have multiple people join in. I think it's a max of like 4. So currently I'm the only one in. I can invite other people too if I want. You can fit it in like 1 other one, 2 other one, and then a 4th one. And we all could draw at the same time on the same canvas and stuff and have fun with it. emoticons here. We got the wave, we got the thumbs up, or thumb up. We got the wow and oops, or oofs. Is that oofs or oops? Can't tell. It is oops with a P. Yeah. So I guess this is the only chat box in the game. So what we read earlier, they said that they removed the chat box from the game mode, I think. Simple tools here: brush, eraser, paint tool, or paint fill. You get the simple tab with preset colors, preset brush sizes, 1, 2, 3. You can also change the size by using the mouse wheel to scroll. Then the advanced tab would have eyedropper, aka color picker, color wheel, transparency bar to adjust the transparency. Then you still have access to the brush sizes. Then you have the line tool, shapes, outline, and then filled versions. Save, undo, redo, delete button, and then the share on Steam once you've done the drawing. But I don't want to share a blank page just yet. So yeah. And then in options, you know. Also, I need to, maybe I should play my own audio because I know that the music's gonna be picked up. And yeah, I don't want to do that. So I have my own playlist here. Let me see if I can have someone play here. Get to the old compilations that I tend to play. All right, so I guess we'll start. I'm not sure how I'm gonna lay out this drawing. We pretty much just go like freestyle as we go. Let's color page. So Marcel the Shell. What can I say about this series? It's a web series. Holy moly, did I not have it in view this whole time? Ah man, let's see. Steam and Scribblet. I'm supposed to select Scribblet here. There we go. Man. Okay, so we got a gray page here. Man, I thought the program was in view, but oh well. Ah man. Well, I guess you can look back at some of the other sessions where I you know, introduce, you know, the program and, you know, go about each of the buttons and stuff and what they do. But yeah, so now we're in the free draw mode, and you can tell you can fit 4 players here. There's a chat, there's the emoticons. This is the place to type your text and chat with others. The tools here, as you heard but not seen until now. And then more buttons there. Share to Steam. So it's pretty simple. Probably more simple than Microsoft Paint. Alright, so now that we're caught up, let's do this Marcel the Shell thing. I could possibly maybe do like a big Marcel shell right here, right at the forefront in the center. I'm trying to think of like a good setup. I feel like having good composition is a good thing. So maybe I kind of want to have something that would that Marcel the Shell would be sized up against, so you can see the size of the shell, the character. So maybe like a crayon or something, because I've seen the trailer for the movie, and there would be parts of it that would have like a shoe. I think I might add a shoe, like a regular size shoe, and then Marcel, who's got their own shoes, which are tiny, so we can actually see the size of the shell. It's like an ordinary shell, but it has like a whatchamacallit, like one googly eye, and then two tiny shoes, and then a mouth. Let's see. I guess I could make this fun. Maybe I can. Oh, this might be a little too pink, but let's see. Start off with some pinks on grays, sort of pastel-y. I feel like this would be like a more simpler drawing with simple colors, but who knows? This could end up being a lot shadier or detailed enough. Normally I would start with the background, but I'm still thinking of what I want to do for the background. So this shape here of the shell could possibly just be like a placeholder until I can figure out what I want to put in the background. Since we have gray, I've been thinking a lot about like N64 games, so how about if I put like a game console in the background, maybe like an N64 controller, and then Marcel would be playing N64 or something. Let's see if you can look up some N64 controller images. Kind of want to find the right angle. Bum, 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 bum. I could have her or him. I'm not sure what gender the shell is, but Marcel. I think they refer Marcel to like a little boy, because the voice actress, and she's a comedian, uses her little boy voice. So I don't know. Let's see. Try to find a darker. Yeah, I feel like an N64 controller. Although now that I chose an N64 controller, this could turn out be looking like a Kirby. Like Marcel could turn out to look like a Kirby. Like a Kirby character or something. Drawing game controllers is like drawing like mechs, because it's very ergonomic and then like mechanical at the same time. Like you gotta get the shape right and so on. Right, you gotta keep in mind that. I mean, I have to keep in mind that the shell would have shoes, so the shoes is gonna be. Oh, I kind of want to make it look like Marcel's like sort of like falling, but also jumping. So it's like that kind of pose, you know? So I could possibly do that. So let me see if I can bring up the chat on the mobile device. Yeah, I had a busy day today, so I hopped on a lot later than, you know, other times. Tonight just happens to be one of them. Okay, there should be a darker part. I feel like the controller should be like the color that's in the background. But I kind of want to get this controller in. You could have like maybe a pot, like a plant pot somewhere. Also, I want to make sure that the tunes aren't too loud. Okay, looks like it's an okay level right now. Should be like little indents around the D-pad here. Okay, I guess I can just use these shadows. Yeah, I think giving the shadow makes the gray controller pop out a little more. It definitely looks like the gray controller rather than the black one. I think I might still have my black controller, but I also use the gray, and I also have, I think, 2 gold controllers, which was themed after GoldenEye. There's quite a variety of Nintendo controllers back in the day. There was one that I really want. It was called the Millennium 2000 or something like that. And you could order it from the Nintendo 64 catalog that I would get in the mail. I think it was through Nintendo Power. I think it was possibly Nintendo Power that was the reason or how I got it, that little catalog, because they would ship it out or send you in the mail. You would get promotional stuff, including like VHS tapes that would promote like what's that Gemini game? Jet Gemini or something like that. I think Donkey Kong 64 was another one they did. But they would literally send out like VHS tapes so folks can just watch some of the commercials, promo videos that they did. I think I might still have at least one of them in storage somewhere. I feel like this part of the controller should be a little bit more slimmer. So now I feel like these handles are looking more like the GameCube handles. So I think the N64 ones, they start to slim at the corner here. They sort of look like a claw. I've heard folks describe the 3 pointy parts as claws. And that's pretty cool to describe like that. Because one look at it, it's like, oh yeah, yeah. It does resemble like claws or something. Surprisingly, Marcel the Shell movie. I think the full title is Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. And it's being released on A24, which is quite surprising. I don't remember them putting out like an animated film, but this is like one that's like so different from their other releases. Because I would know them from like some of their horror films, like Under the Skin, Tusk. I've talked about Tusk a few times in the past, like few months or so, or at least very recently, because there's a part 2 on the way, I think, or it's in the works with Kevin Smith. Should be a red button in the center. I know the Z button is right underneath here. You know what? I feel like I should just bring out my own controller. I do have the gold one nearby. Within reach too. Could use that as like a little reference. But I feel like we're so far in now that I don't even need it anymore. Just gotta clean up this claw a little bit. Oh, imagine if Marcel the Shell had their own game. I feel like that would be a cool one. Alright, let's see if I can get an image of Marcel the Shell. Yeah, I feel like I should get some more yellows in there. Maybe more like a peach color. Man, I feel like there needs to be like a shadow. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be a shadow. So what if... Man, now I kind of want to move the controller. So there's the thing with this this app is that you cannot... There's no layers. You only have one single layer. So, okay, I would have to think about this. Hey there, Robotic. Welcome in. Yeah, we started a bit late tonight. Hope your day went well. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna position this. But I'll definitely want to get this character right at the center. I think once I start adding some highlights, it'll start looking more like the shell. The master artist at it again. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to figure this out. I feel like composition is very important. But it's like so many things I kind of want to include in this image. Including the N64 controller, as you can already see. I know this shell has like this round swirl at the top here. This would be the character's head. Let's get some more of that shape in there. Yeah, I was trying to get the beta version of this program to pop up again, but it didn't do it for some reason. So I don't know if I had to switch to the other one and then swap back. But even if this is the build, we got the same old layout as before. So supposedly, because what we saw last Sunday, it was like a brand new layout, and I was pretty excited to try it out because it looks like the canvas itself was expanded, like it had like a wider size and stuff. Yeah, I wanted to try that, but apparently they gave us the 1.6.0, which I think is part of the global update rather than the beta. All right, so Marcel also has like a mouth. Try and get some more details on the shell here. It almost looks like it's made out of wood. This part would have like lighter color, I think. Supposedly it's the inside of the shell. And there would be an eye popping out. It's like a googly eye with like a green, like green eyelids, I think. Let's see. Oh, I'm supposed to save that. So let's get that green part in. Did I finish the anime drawing? Yeah. Oh, I don't have the after image ready to display it. That just reminded me, I was supposed to put on the slideshow thing. Oh, that's Sailor V. I'll just keep it to the one that we did in Scribbler for now. There was one that just popped up now, then I just disabled it. Those were done in Draw Pile, I think. Yeah. Someday I kind of want to hop back onto that. But yeah, the I don't know if there's a way to show it. Oh, you know what? I can probably add it. Let me see if I can add it to the slideshow. It will probably pop up at the end of the slideshow. I think I have the image at a certain directory because I exported the. Actually, I think I made a copy of it. So I'm going to try and add it to the slideshow if I can. Ooh. So I make copies of the other drawings, but let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I made a copy of it now. I don't know if I did that right. Interesting, it did a move instead of copy. So I think it should be added now. So it'll pop up during the end. I think a little bit after the Killer Clowns from Outer Space one, or Sandman, one of those. Alright. So that slideshow is going to start over. Yeah, that one took like a good like 4. Was it 4 or 5? 4 or 5 hours, I think. It turned out alright. I think I did a little bit more fixing of it the day after, and then I uploaded to Steam. But I think there's a few changes that I want to make to it before I do the time lapse for it. Well, that's a very bright green. Okay. This part needs to be a little bit more green. And the inside here, is where the googly eye would be. Oh, this one's pretty bright. Yeah, let's get like a proper circle here. Let's make it a little bit more gray. Yeah, not perfectly white, but like a shaded color. So once we bring the white in, that would represent like the shine or reflection. Let's get the little pupil. Making bacon cheese hamburger? Oh my gosh. Now we're talking. Yeah, I had some fries earlier. Some good fries. Yeah, the dentist appointment went well. I had got a crown on one of the back tooth. I think it's called the molar. One of the molar teeth. It only took like, I think less than 2 hours. But yeah, it went smoothly. I think the doctor was, or the dentist was pretty proud of his work. I was like telling him about the scene from Little Shop of Horrors with Steve Martin and Bill Murray. It's a classic scene. Hilarious. I love that film. The songs were great. Oh yeah, hey that green clad frog. Welcome back. Good of you to cut the YouTube going live. Yeah, this is the N64 controller. I'm just like putting ideas onto the canvas because I'm not sure if I want to position the N64 controller here or maybe a little further back, because I kind of also want to maybe display the shadow of the character. This is actually supposed to be a character from a web series, and also it's got its own movie, which is out now, I think, in theaters. A24 has picked it up. Uh-oh. I'm looking over to the Twitch dashboard and it's showing red for the bitrate, so I don't know if... Let's check the bitrate real quick. Make sure it's going well. Okay, so OBS is showing me that there's no drop frames, but I'm looking at Twitch and it's showing bitrate is like red. So I don't know if the stream over there is like dead. But it showed me red for some reason. Normally it would be green when it's good. But I just hope that is okay over there. Yep, gotta remember to save. So you can get back to this green part. reshape this part here. Oh, I also saw, speaking of A24, I saw the trailer for, it's more of a teaser trailer. No lag on Twitch, interesting. It shows that the bitrate is like, it's red for some reason. I've got only the YouTube app open right now. But as long as it's, you know, I feel like using Scribblet as, Scribblet usually doesn't really drop frames as much as like playing it like an action game or something. Because most of the image is like still and in slow motion. Man, I kind of want to get the eye to, you know, I'm going to try and increase the size of it a little bit. Because anyway, I kind of want to make it look like it's looking up there. There hasn't been any lag. I'm mostly just streaming for 3-4 days. Yeah, it's tough trying to get the right bitrate. I actually had to decrease the bitrate for this session, and yeah, hopefully it goes more smoothly. So I think that's one of the things I could do to make it a little bit more smoother, is to adjust the bitrate. Okay, let me see if we can get this part here. Ooh, see, adding the bright white makes it look really shiny. But I gotta do it right though. Let me see, let me go halfway. Half transparency. Nope. Okay, I think somewhere here. Like the audio would go smoothly, but it's just the video that sometimes skips. Cause I thought more about it, and I think it's the internet speed, like the upload speed, is what's preventing me to like upload to all the places with the right frame rate. Cause I look at the results from Restream, and it seems like they push out like most of the frames out. And then there would be some dips in some results. So I think that's when I start to decrease the bitrate a little more, to see if that would help. Because decreasing the bitrate would lessen the amount of data that goes through when you upload it. And then also decreasing the number of destinations to broadcast to. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the folks there are cool. Yeah, the folks that work there are pretty cool. They're more younger, so they sort of understand, like, you know, pop culture a little more. So when I mentioned, like, you know, Little Shop of Horrors, like, the guy knew already, you know. So it's pretty comfy. But yeah, they got the got it done really well. I do have another appointment in October. I gotta see them again in October, so I can get more cleaning done. Oh boy. Let's get a little lighter here. Okay, so we got the eye. I could come back to the eye and maybe fix some more things, but let's move on to the mouth. Sometimes the mouth would be like just one simple circle, and then there'll be, I think it also has teeth, so let me see if I can draw the teeth. Like an open mouth with teeth or something. Like it's surprised, it looks surprised or something. Ooh. This looks like it's just like almost terrified. Terrified face. But if I open the mouth a little more, it's almost like a cartoon or something. Which it is. Oh yeah, hey Josh. Welcome in. Yeah, tonight is another late one. Yeah, we're drawing Marcel the Shell. I don't know if you heard of it. You may have heard of it. It's apparently it's a pretty well-known web series. I've only seen one of the shorts, like one of the episodes. And it's pretty adorable. I just had a thought, like, what if Marcel the Shell had like an N64 style game? 3D platformer with puzzles, or I guess 3D puzzle platformer. I think that pretty much best describes it. I think it would be a lot like It Takes Two. Oh, that would be awesome, man. Like a duplicate It Takes Two, and then you could play as Marcel, and then one of the other shells, like Marcel's grandma or something. Like that would be awesome. Right, I'm not sure if I want to add teeth. I think having it open like this gives it more like a childish look to it. Let's see how it looks if I add teeth. Oh! Okay, this might work too. Okay, I'll keep this. Oh my gosh, yeah. It sort of has that faded look, which I like. Alright. Like, when you look at it from a distance, you can't really tell. I mean, aside from the background, but the background's not really finished, but like, as long as I put the lines in the right place, and the colors, I think it will look like probably won't look like a drawing at first unless you zoom in. Okay, so now we can add the shoes. The shoes are very simple. You can hardly see the shoelaces. But I kind of want to make it so that you can see the bottom of the sole and stuff. So let's see. Also, Tokyo Game Show is currently going on right now. They've got a tab open in the background. You can listen to what's happening. But I don't think they're gonna start showcasing new games until I think either tomorrow, because I think Capcom's presentation also starts tomorrow too. So I think that Capcom presentation is part of Tokyo Game Show. But I think for the next few days, the event is going to be taking place for the next few days. This guys look at like red shoes, but the sole is like white. Shoelaces are white. I think they're probably just gonna show the new Resident Evil. Possibly Resident Evil 4. I think a lot of people are waiting for some more info on that Resident Evil 4 remake. I was thinking to replay that too, but that would be a good game. Who knows? Still have it for the Wii. Alright, let's start adding the red. Just a little deeper here. It's like more of a magenta color. Magenta red. Let's see what I'm gonna do with this shoe here. Man, this is gonna end up looking like Kirby. Kirby on the N64. Because they both have like red shoes, like pink red shoes. Let's get that white back. Kirby was the best. I used to play that on Game Boy. Yeah, same here. I played the Kirby's Dream Land. Was the first Kirby game I ever played. I forgot whether Kirby popped up in Captain N or not. The old Captain N show. Got that one on DVD. I think it did. Then it also has its own like TV series altogether, but that was way later on. Alright, this is like a brighter white. Return to Dreamland 60. Return to Dreamland. Oh yeah, the remake, right? Or remaster, re-release, I guess. Holy moly, why do they charge so much? See, that's the thing that I don't like about like ports and remakes, man. I ran into a little bit about it last night too. Because they're always gonna charge like that full price for remakes. Also, another thing, I didn't get to mention it, but like, it's also like, the good thing about it, but then like, let's see, it's like a lose-win, but a win for the company. Nah, I guess in a way, it's a win for the consumer too, because maybe the people that wanted it would have, you know, access to it and they get to enjoy it. And sometimes a port would make a lot of money to fund their next entry for that franchise, for that same franchise. Like I was looking at the sales of what was it, Hyrule Warriors or something like that? No, it was Skyward Sword HD, which got ported over to the Switch. Skyward Sword ported over to the Switch as Skyward Sword HD. That one sold like what, 3 something million. So I guess they can put that into, you know, Tears of the Kingdom. But then now, seeing that we have an actual release date, we still got like what, 9 more months? 8 more months till we see the release. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of waiting, you know? I kind of want my game, my new Zelda ASAP. But of course, we're gonna have to wait for it. Again, just like what happened with Skyward Sword, the original, on the Wii, which took like years and years for it to finish and release. Because we keep getting ports of the older Zelda games. So on the Wii U, we had Twilight Princess HD, the Wind Waker HD, and they do it because they can. What was the Super Mario that had different color Yoshis? I mean, there was the Super Mario World, and then there's Yoshi's Story on the 64. There was a few Yoshi games after that. I think right after they came out with Super Mario World, like there was a lot of that Yoshi stuff. I think it was called Super Mario World 2, and then it had like a subtitle, but it mostly had you playing as Yoshi. You gotta take care of Baby Mario. That's how Baby Mario came about. It's kind of like that the Rocko's Modern Life video game. We gotta take care of Spunky, which is Rocco's dog. Yeah. Some of those games that you had to babysit a character. Okay, so we got his shoes. Wonder if I can maybe bend this a little further down or something. Because I kind of want to add like shadows underneath. Alright. We'll figure it out. I don't know if I want to keep this N64 controller here though. Kind of want to move it to the back a little bit or something. Oh, let me see. See how the shadow would look. I kind of want to make it look like he's like jumping off of the controller or something like that. Like his shadow will be down here, I think. No. Alright. Let's take out the controller. I'll have to like maybe redraw it. But it's cool that they're still continuing like the Kirby games. while the you know, the interest is still hype, especially with the recent game that just came out. Oh yeah, Bomberman 64. Yeah, I really enjoyed that one. I would go over to my neighbor's house to play that one. And yeah, you bet we got to some multiplayer. And multiplayer was so fun in that. First time playing. I can't get into it now though. Nowadays it's like, oof. The skills are not there anymore. Like, Bomberman is the kind of game where, like, you gotta keep on playing to get better. And I don't know, I think it's probably best played like with people that you know. It's definitely one of those games. Alright. I'm gonna try and angle this controller. I feel like it should be more of like an Easter egg sort of thing. And I feel like this should be like a wood floor. Actually, first I want to see if I can get like a plant pot in the back somewhere. Ooh. It's a very bright orange. Oh, I kind of want to get some crayons out there too. Crayons, maybe a book, like a player's guide or something. Oh, that would be cool. Alright, first let's get this pot. Maybe make it a little darker. Bomberman 64, Star Fox 64. Those were some great multiplayer. Is Masaroshi as Santa Claus? Wait. Oh, the drawing, yeah. No, that was just like a standard Santa Claus drawing. But I made him like all muscular and stuff. He was posing with Krampus. It was Santa Claus and Krampus together. I just made it up on the fly because it was supposed to be meant for like a drawing contest, like an official scribblet contest. Yeah, I think I got second place on that one. That was like their first, I think it was their second, yeah. But it was the Christmas themed, holiday themed art contest. But it was just after that Halloween one. The Halloween one for that year, I think it was last year, was their first one they did. But yeah, that was a fun one to draw. I think that was the first one, the first drawing I did with the program, this scribblet program. I got more into it. Alright, let's see how I can do these leaves. I say it's first page. Yeah. Oh, there's some really incredible artists that submitted. But yeah, they sent me like a Steam code. Actually, they sent me 2 keys with a premium edition of Scribblet. I still have yet to use it. The premium, there's not much difference other than like you can adjust the color for the UI Like I can turn it like purple or red, blue, whatever. But the standard color would be this yellow here. They actually updated this yellow. It used to be a lot brighter, like a really bright yellow, like one of these yellows here, like this yellow. But then I guess it just got too bright. So I guess some of the players must have sent complaints. Oh, this yellow's too bright for my eyes. Please lower it or darken it. But I think they put this yellow here, or something close to this yellow, as you can see here. But yeah, they once in a while they'll have like an art contest going. I think I've submitted like at least 3 different drawings so far for each of their contests. There was a Valentine's one that I didn't get to submit. I take that back. I think I only submitted like 2. But there was a Valentine's one that they had earlier this year. And the zombie one with the heart coming out, like he's grabbing the heart, that was like an original drawing that I did, but I couldn't submit it because I couldn't upload it within the program itself because the file was too big. And that's when I discussed with the developers over in the Discord server on why it's giving me errors and stuff, and they found out that the file size was too big because of all the colors. So it came out to be like a little over like a megabyte in size. And they thought that I used a different program and just like poured it into Scribblet. So I showed them the stream, the archive stream, and I was like, whoa, they're just bedazzled by it. So they try to fix it. They try to contact Steam and see if they can increase the file size for it. And so they did. And I think, I don't know if I have it uploaded. I think I probably did. Yeah, it's pretty amusing story. But it's cool that they now found a publisher, so they can put out, have more fundings for to develop this game a little more. Not sure about this leaf here. How big would this pot be? You know what? So you can just make it like come out like this. Yeah, I feel like the leaves would be like coming down this way. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Yeah, the zombie one, yep. Yeah, I had a lot of fun drawing that one. Like at the same time I was getting used to like the tools and stuff. I just find it baffling that the developers thought I used like Photoshop or something. Yeah, it's fun to find out like limitations of the the app itself, and then it it's neat that the developers are willing to cooperate with that and try to fix their game. And that's the cool thing about like Discord, because you can just like contact them, when there's something, when there's a bug that you found or something. I mean, like, I'm in over like 100 servers, so I hit the max number of servers because I joined a whole bunch of like indie game servers. Like most of it, I feel like 80 or 90% are like video game related, both AAA and indie, mostly indie games. Some would be art related, and some are just like friend servers or streams. Other folks that also stream. I'm just like in a whole lot of them. All right. I think I could probably add like a shoe, like maybe a piece of a shoe or something. Ooh, yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Maybe that blue shoe that Marcel rides on. Oh, what's that brand called? I forgot what it's called. No, I'm gonna have to draw it based on memory. Oh yeah, I gotta save it too. Yeah, I feel like this color is fine. I think this top part would be white or a little bit lighter colored. Oh man, I don't know how these shoes look. But I know they would have like white shoelaces though. Over. I feel like I should have done the rings first, and then do the laces. Let's get the rings in first. It's been a while since I've looked at shoes like up close. Hmm. feel like the rings are not lined up correctly. Let's see. Oh yeah. Wait, the shark one? Shark one with the wand. Yeah, what happened to the N64 controller? I'll probably bring it back. I had to erase it because I want to reposition that one. So I'm sort of like making this up on the fly. But I want to try and come up with like random things, like household things. Yep, the what do they call that one? Shark Rider? Wait, the wizard and then the Shark Rider or something like that. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I took out the controller because I kind of want to reposition it somewhere else. Man, now I'm confused. Oh wait, so I think the laces would go this way, I think. Oh man, so that means there wouldn't be a ring over here then. Man, see, you gotta like think of the science of like how things work. That way you can finally figure out like how everything just works. Alright. And then the shoelace would come here. Oh, then where would this one go? Oh man, this is something to see. I gotta. Oh yeah, right. So this one would go. There will be another ring over here, I think. That would go around this way in. Okay, there we go. And then there'll be another big ring for it to come out. I can do this. And then on this side, I don't know if I want to keep them tied though. Yeah, the Nike Air Max for work. Oh, nice. Those got the good cushions. Yeah, I think I have that shark drawing as part of my portfolio. But I feel like I should probably do some more of those, like drawings like that done in like Photoshop and stuff. All right. So I know the front of the shoe would be like white. It's one of those I forget what they're called. It's like skateboard shoes. Yeah, I know that there probably would be a lot more rings going down this way. This part should be like bent down, I think. It's like not enough room to fit it all in. Let's see. Ba 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 ba. Let's thin this part out. Hey there, Candace. trying to figure out how the shoe is gonna look. Trying to draw by memory. Who knew laces are gonna be confusing? I think doing it by pencil is a lot easier. So right now we have Marcel the Shell, as you can see at the center. This is a character that has a movie right now. It's out in theaters. And yeah, it's a bit, this, what you're seeing here is a bit of fan art. I tend to do these like almost every Wednesday. Try to feature it on the channel. We're using Scribblet. This is a free program, free game that you can download on Steam. And they have a free draw mode that I like to use as like a drawing program. And the tools are very basic. Way more basic than MS Paint. And we only have one layer to work with, so. And this drawing will probably end up being like a time-lapse video. At least that, that's what I intend to make out of these drawing sessions. Let's get the inside of the shoe. I feel like I should just color it with the regular color first and then darken it. Oh, these? Yeah, this is a slideshow of the drawings that I've done so far using this program. So those are some recent drawings that I've done this year alone. And there's Sandman. As you can see, Sandman is based on the Netflix series, which is based on the comic book series, Neil Gaiman. Yep, that's how it's gonna turn out. Like kind of want to have like a variety of different characters and subjects, but they're mostly fan art that I've done so far. Some are original stuff. Oh, thanks. Yeah, some are original stuff, but like most of it is like fan art. I feel inspired by some of these films and shows and video games. You might see a Kirby one pop up. Yeah, I figure, if there's nothing there right now, like in the program itself, but like if I take off the slideshow, it would just be empty. So yeah, I might as well just put like something there. Oh, see, once I re-enable that, it starts from the very beginning. So I did that tiger there back in January. So each month I try to feature like an art session. So now we're seeing it from the beginning again. But that tiger there is Blaze, White Blaze, from an old show called Ronin Warriors. I used to watch back around 1995. And that there is just a cat inspired by a cat that I know of, but also sort of related to Monster Hunter, which is a video game series that I'm currently playing. And it's got like that boomerang weapon. There's a lot of cats in Monster Hunter. They call them palicos. Chocobo and Mog. Muko Mog. Alright, I gotta figure out these shoelaces. Still a bit confused by them. Okay, so let me see, let me get the ring. Oh, thanks. Yeah, be warned, there's a lot of Monster Hunter. I tend to do Monster Hunter almost on a daily basis, so But art sessions are usually on Wednesdays. And yeah, I guess when it comes to the art, I tend to hop on really late at night, like around this time. Or at least they would extend to around this time. But today just happens to be a really busy day for me, so it's another late night session. Oh, there's a Kirby car. Oh, these drawings? Probably. I mean, if you're talking like stream wise, live streaming these drawings, probably. So first off, Scribblet, this whole program here is actually a game. It's an online Pictionary game where you gotta guess. People take turns. There'll be multiple people. And the layout's kind of like this, and there will be a chat box on the right side rather than left. Multiple people would join. It's like pretty much like online Pictionary, and each person would take turns drawing on the canvas, and there will be a time limit to guess what that drawing is or what the prompt is. Everyone gets a prompt. You got to draw that prompt, and then yeah, that's pretty much the basis of the game. People with the most points after a certain number of rounds or whatever, they win. But then they have this free draw mode where I use as a drawing program. And I think I didn't really use it as like a drawing program and stream it until like I want to say late last year. But yeah, most of the drawings that you see in that slideshow were done this year, but there were some that I had done last year too. But I think I added some of them in there, like the Santa Claus one was from December. How much time do I get to draw? I mean, it can go for, I don't know, depends on how simple the drawing is, but I take my time with it, so it's usually within the night. So each session, and it's on rare occasions I would split the sessions to like 2 sessions per night, or 2 sessions like a night or something. But yeah, Wednesdays would be the arts. I think if I need to finish a drawing even further, if I want to go into more detail, I'll probably do like a second session, like another week or something. But it depends on the drawing, I think. So, oh, Pokemon one? I've done some Pokemon drawings before. I can bring out another slideshow that I've done, but I didn't use this program. I'll pop this one up. So this second one here were drawings that I did in Drawpile. I don't know if you're familiar with Drawpile. So Drawpile is another program. A way I like to describe it is it's like Photoshop. It's like Adobe Photoshop with multiplayer. So there would be the layout would be similar to Photoshop but not as advanced. And then you can set up a server and then invite people to join that server, and then they could draw on the same canvas. But I did these solo, where I did these within like a server, but then I can also separate my own image with my own layers. So that's pretty cool about it. Because Draw Palette would have layers just like Photoshop. So I'd have to, edit it, and then Charizard. So I did a Charizard one on a shirt with markers, but I don't think I did it like a digital one, like in this fashion, if that's what you're asking. But there's definitely some Pokemons that I've done. I don't know if it's in the slideshow, but it might pop up, who knows. There's young Goku. You might recognize if you're into the series. And there's one of my favorite Animal Crossing characters. May or may not recognize her. Oh, there you go. There's the Pokemon right there. Bulbasaur. I totally forgot about that drawing. Yeah, I'm peeking over to the preview window. I can see Bulbasaur just popping up. And we got a Ninja Turtle. Yeah, it's like a variety of like different characters that I'm into. Yeah, Goku, yeah. There's Krillin. I feel like we need more shadows here. Oh, a little too dark there. Yeah, those koalas there from an old show I used to watch growing up. Used to air on Nick Jr. back in the early 90s. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Wait, wasn't I talking about Rocco, oh, the video game? Yeah. Wow. And then all of a sudden, like this Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life there, floating on balloons. I feel like this part needs to be a lot darker. Maybe less gray. Oh, unless I want to add the tongue of the shoe. Should probably do that. Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the tongue of the shoe. Let's make it white. Grayish color. This part should be white as well. Sort of a rush job on this shoe, but let me see. Check out this lace one more time. I think this one should go diagonal, and then it should end somewhere here. Let's give it a little more shape though, like flatter. They should be a little bit flatter. The tricky part, and it's a very important part that gives it the illusion, is when you do the part where it goes under, and you gotta line it just right, because if you don't, it's not gonna you know, look as it should. Alright, so I gotta shape this part here. Wait a sec. This... Okay, so this one connects with... Oh no, this one connects with this one. Huh. Okay, I see. So this one goes... Man, it's so confusing now. Okay, wait. I think there should be one like right here. And then this one go this way. Should probably make it look like it's like dangling a bit. This one should be covered. There we go, something like that, I think. Oh, it's so sloppy. Kind of wish I want to start from the beginning again with the shoe. So I'm just gonna want to erase and then start over. Alright, this one goes to this one. Gosh, I might have to come back to the shoe. Oh yeah, this is supposed to... Oh my gosh, man. I'm like confusing myself with the angles. This should come this way, I think. Some folks tie their shoes like differently, like they align their laces differently. I don't know how like stock shoes would look. So let me see if I can get that next part in. Next soundtrack. Tomorrow's my Friday, then I get 3 days off. Hope you have a really good night. Oh yeah, man, take it easy, man. Yeah, hope you have a good Friday, man. Also, the weekend starts for you tomorrow. Interesting. Heck yeah. I think there's a few people that I know that are celebrating their birthdays. I think today even. And another person that's celebrating theirs today. Or yes, I mean tomorrow, I mean. The 15th. Is it today? Yeah, today's now the 15th. 14th into the 15th. I think I should get some more dark colors back here. I don't know if these shoes would have like the white part around the rim. And I feel like I should extend it a little farther back there. Not sure. I'm gonna have to watch the trailer again and check. 'Cause I kind of want to get it to look like the shoe that Marcel rides on. It was kind of like an It Takes Two moment. But I think I should make this top part a little bit more like wrinkly, so that it doesn't look too new. Like I think some parts needs to bend a little more, make it a little bit imperfect. Let's see. Let's get some more of that dark in there. Like the more I get into details, like the more I add shading to it, I think it's definitely gonna be more the way I want it to look. Well, we got the basis of the shoe. Let me add some more shadows on the plant. Oh, not that color. I feel like this should look a little higher. Like the perspective of it should be like rounded that way. That way it looks like the camera would have like a more from the bottom view sort of. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how that would match with the shoe though. Because I feel like the shoe would be angled for it to be in this perspective. I think this plant is angled just right to match with the shoe. I think I would have to stick with it. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna place the N64 controller. Hmm. You know, I could probably put it over here, right next to the shoe. Or I can put it over here on this side. I feel like there's like a lot of things that kind of wanna. Otherwise, I feel like the shoe would be good, like over back here or something. Man. Kind of want to add some crayons too. Where would the crayon be? Let's see how it looks if I were to add a crayon here. Yeah, I think I'll add like an orange one. I don't know how hard I want it to go though. Just get it a little bit more bright. Pow, 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 pow. Let's get some of the white at the tip. Hey there, McClig. We're drawing Marcel the Shell. How's it going? Yeah, this is a character from the new movie that just came out. Kind of want to get it out there so that more people can find out about the film and the character. We're kind of like drawing different household items. We got a shoe, we got a plant. I had an N64 controller in there too. But I think I might bring it back somewhere. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. What am I drawing? This is Marcel the Shell. I don't know if you can hear. You can find the trailer on YouTube. There we go, we got the orange. I think I kind of want to add a purple in there too, just to give it more variety. I feel like the purple one would be angled a little bit differently. I think I should have done the purple one first. Also, the little slideshows on the left side, those are other drawings that I've done in the past. Oh, I feel like I should add a text to that. I'm just gonna add a text to it. Oh, thanks, MClay. Alright, let's add text. Oh wait, I do have... There we go. I was looking for this thing. There you go, past drawings. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Is that showing correctly? Previous drawings, yeah, there we go. It's in a different font that I kinda wanna adjust, but I think I'll just keep it like that for now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I don't know what font that I selected last time. Let me try and browse for it. Oh, here we go. The next font. Although, I do like the current one. Chicago style. There you go. Previous font. Or previous drawings. Let's see if we can add some shadow to it. Or outline. That should be a little bit more visible. Let's adjust the size a bit. There you go, that should do it. Previous drawings. Let's lock that down. Alright. We're about 2 hours in. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. But let us be honored if you draw requests. You can probably make a suggestion, but I'm not sure if I would be up for it. Because I think I don't know. I feel like I have to be in the right mood to draw certain characters. And I was trying to think of characters to draw, but do type out what you think, what you'd suggest. And I'll see if I can. I think if it's a character that I like, you know, I might be able to. And then maybe plan it for a future session. If it's a character I like, let me see, I'll type it out. Let's finish this purple crayon. I don't know if Crayola have like 2 rings at the front, but I know they have 2 rings on the back. Skip the shadows and highlights. Something like that. You draw OC topless wolfing out? I have no idea what that Ref has her topless. I'm not sure about that. Oh, that's a discussion in private. You gotta discuss it in private. Oh man, I gotta refresh the page. Oh, wait, hold on. Sometimes when I try to type out like an emote, Twitch's chat just goes haywire. But yeah, you definitely want to talk to me in private about that. We can probably go the commission route. So I think that sounds like something that would be that could be thrown to the commissions. Oh, you know, I could probably add the N64 controller like right here by the shoe. And then I think Marcel could possibly stand on the controller. Now that I thought about it, like that could be possible. Let's see how the shadow looks up here. Kind of want to lightly put it there. Can I draw a safe for work version on stream and then not safe for work off stream? I've never done anything like that before. Although I know folks that do that. But I'm not, sorry to say, I'm not that kind of a drawer. Yeah, just I feel like I should keep that to the PMs. Because I think most of what I want to showcase for art streams is they're rated PG. I think the farthest I would go is like having blood, but it's like, you know, this drawn blood, like horror scenes and stuff, but it's not. It wouldn't be like, you know, it wouldn't be like nudity and stuff, you know what I mean? I'm still unsure of how to get this N64 controller. Let me see. Trying to find a way to angle it just right. I think it would probably be right up against the crayons here. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I don't know if it's right to have the controller face this way though. So unless maybe the controller is connected to a TV that's like over here, I think that would make sense. And the plant would be on this side. And then whatever. I guess I'll have the crayons there. Man, I feel like the crayons are a little too close. If I could just like cut this part and just move it a little farther in, I think that would be ideal. But let me see if I can get this this controller to shape correctly. I feel like I need to bring out the old or my own controller. Okay. Got my gold controller. Set it on the desk. There we go. Now I can use that as reference. Oh, this part actually goes out a little more. I remember the old, like, before they revealed the name Nintendo 64, it used to be codenamed Ultra 64. And we see the controller advertised in magazines and stuff saying that it's coming. And then on the controller it would say Ultra, like Ultra. Ultra, and then I think the 64 is like either here or like a big 6.4 and then Ultra like that or something like that. But yeah, that was back in the day. I think I might still have some of those old magazines that had those Ultra 64 images. Alright, then it goes down this way. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I feel like this controller, I don't know if Marcel's able to stand on this controller. Trying to think of how to angle this. I think Marcel was trying to step on the C buttons on the N64 controller. But I also want to give this foot just enough space so that they can balance on the controller. But at the same time, there's a crayon in the back, 2 crayons. I don't know if this is the right angle, but I guess I'll have to roll with it. Wow, it's hard to believe it's been like 12 hours already. Or, I mean, 2 hours. Start just a little before midnight. Man. I don't know how much longer I'll be going for, but I'm trying to finish this drawing if I can tonight. Although I feel like all the zoomed in items would require a bit of detail. Geometric shapes for this controller. I gotta get them done in like the right angle shape. Oh boy. Skip the shadows. Once we have the shadows, that's when it's gonna look more like the controller. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. This part needs to be a little bit thinner. Or maybe the circle part needs to be a bit bigger. This would be where the stick is at. Yeah, I think making it bigger is a better idea. Gotta get it to scale. Bow, bow, bow. Ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, da. This part's gonna be tricky. something like that. I feel like this part would need like shadows too. Let's go like a little lighter, maybe. Just a little bit here and there. I think that part there would be bent down a little bit, but I feel like with the lighting, that part would be a bit more brighter in actuality. And then this part would be shaded. So we like another, I think they call it concave circle shape around the D-pad. There you go, something like that. Let's get a lighter gray and get the stick in there. Actually, I think the stick is like the same color as this part, like the controller itself. Want to save that. I feel like I should have pressed that save before I even drew the controller. Here we go, the jank joystick. Let's get a little bit darker and get the inside part here. Which has like this, what, like octagon or something? It's like an octagonal shape. Ba, 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 ba. There you go, something like that, I think. Now I think on the stick itself would have like ridges around. 1, 2, 3. Would have like 3 ridges. They're very close together. It's kind of tough to draw them though. Let's see. Alright, let's get the red start button. Should be somewhere in the center here, I think. Try and get it at like an angle. You know what? I think that red needs to be like a little lower. Either that or the sticks need to be a little higher. Man, not just like looking at it. Yeah, I feel like this part here needs to be a little higher. Whoop. If in any case, I might have to readjust this and make it a little more angled so that they all would line up correctly. Let's get that red on there. It's a very bright red. Let's get a shiny part on it. Then maybe a darker part underneath. Now we can do the B button, which is green. It's where they start to realign the buttons for the Nintendo controllers. I think the green is somewhere, should be somewhere over here, I think. Try and get the right color. I think the blue would be about the same size and a little lower. This would be the A button. Kind of want to make them look like they're protruding outward. There you go. Same thing with the green. Let's give him some shadow too. Highlights. You know, since I feel like Marcel would be casting like a shadow on the buttons. But there might possibly be some light reflected this way. Let's get that blue. The thing with these buttons is they're sort of concave. They're, or I don't know what, embossed or something. I don't know what the correct term is. But the there's like a bump on them. Not anywhere like this one here. So all these buttons would have like, you know, that bump shape. Man, I don't even know if this is the right color. There we go, a little bit of shading. Can't really see the letters though, but I feel like I should probably put that later on. Alright. C buttons, they're a little smaller, but I feel like, now thinking about it, I could make these green and blues the A buttons. A and B buttons a little bit bigger. Perspective-wise, I feel like they should. So the C buttons would have arrows pointing left, right, up, and down. In the same way the D-pad there would have the arrows. Oh man, I don't think this is gonna fit. The controller would be like this part of the controller is like a little bigger than it should be, because I think it would just cut off like around here if I were to get the buttons to that spot. So I don't know if that's, I don't know if that works out. We could try to realign it again. Maybe get the claw to shape a certain way, differently. But man, trying to get the angle right on this controller is like really tough. So unless maybe Marcel is trying to climb up the controller, or maybe stepping down from the controller, I think that would be the way to do. So I think this layer would be going on top like that or something, and then she's like, or he is stepping down. That would have the shoe go down that way, I think. Man, this is really tough. Or I can make it so that the controller is up a little higher and then the shell is going down this way. Like this would be where the shell is, and then like they're stepping, like going down the controller, almost looking like a Goomba. I think would be ideal. I don't know. I'll try to figure this out. Oh, so apparently the shoe would have 1, 2, 3, 4 4 of these rings, and the shoelaces are really, like, they're really thick. So I feel like I should do that. Yeah, I think I need to erase this part here too. I'm still thinking about that N64 controller. So realistically, the shell isn't supposed to be this big. It's supposed to be a lot smaller. Like probably the size of this, how the stick is. The height, it's about that, like about this size here, compared to like an N64 controller. So it's pretty small. Like about that size, I think. This is gonna be difficult. I could totally just erase the whole entire thing and redo it. We'll see. How can I make it look like it's... It's gonna be a little bit difficult though. You know what? I'm gonna move this controller. I'm gonna kind of put it over here. And it's gonna be more in the corner rather than underneath. Oh, goodbye, N64 controller again. Second attempt, and it wasn't where I wanted it to be. The crayons, I'll probably keep the crayons there. Okay. I think I kind of want the controller to be over here somewhere. Well, try to get the right color here. I want to get the controller in view, but I don't want it to be the focus. Oh, yeah, I think maybe having it here would be a good idea. It sort of matches up with the shoe. Maybe I can make it a little bit bigger, or just like getting it in the image a little more. ba. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, save it again. I think there should be some shadows down here. I don't know about how I'll be able to fit it all in though. Bow, bow, bow. Somehow the C buttons would line up just right here. Then the C is like shaped like this. And then we got the B. And then the A. The start would be over here. Actually supposed to be pretty big. Not big, but like... I think it maybe lines up with that. But it's supposed to be closer to this circle here. So unless I make the circle a little bit bigger... There you go. Something like that. Can't have a D-pad in. Probably try to fit it. Oh. I like this is the right red. Oh, there's a very bright green. I go a little bit darker. I don't know if this would be like recognizable as a Pro controller, which is why I have to. Rather put details into it until it looks like one. I don't know if folks would recognize it. Oh man. Let's get those C buttons in there ASAP. Let's go with a darker yellow. Wow, surprisingly, no drops, no frame drops. I feel like I need to maybe lower the bit rate for the video games. That way the upload won't be congested. Gotta place these buttons down carefully, because there are parts of it where they protrude out of the controller. And then the center part also has like a little bump. So I think I would have to demonstrate that with the shading. Of course, trying the smallest brush size is really difficult. Oh, also, I wanna also disable the second slideshow, but I think it's okay looking. I'll keep that second slideshow. Looking back at it now, I think folks might be curious about it, so I guess I'll just leave it. Ooh, apparently this is the 10th anniversary of Black Mesa. use a little bit of shading there. I think most of the light is coming from that side, I want to say. Or I could have it so that it comes from the top. Let me see. Let's save this one. Let's do some shadows for this part of the controller. And again, it's like an octagon inside here. May want to go a little darker though. Ba, 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 ba. Something like that. I feel like this part needs to be a little bit darker. Alright. Let's get the stick in there. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Apparently there's like a little small like hole, like a pin-sized hole right at the center of the stick. I don't know if this is the right angle. I feel like I need to fix that a little bit. There we go, something like that. Now it's more angled correctly, I think. At least I want to think. And this part needs to be a little bit darker too. Getting this controller together is like it's like drawing a vehicle. Clean it up a little bit. I feel like I need to attach like cable or something. The cable would be back here, but I don't know if it, I think normally it would just like extend further back here, but not necessarily over here. Unless I kind of want to make it like a mess and just have it go in this way. Tell me how to fix up the shading here and the lighting. I think I want to get back to it later though. Oh. Get this part a little bit more dark. Oh boy. Let's get the darker part of the red. Yeah, I think just having like one sheen. Oh, you know, that's interesting. So I can start with a big size, and then as I move, I can make it like a smaller shape. Oh, that's a new technique right there. Although you gotta be really careful with that to make it look right. Alright. Man, we spent so much time and we only got this far. Because I keep on messing up on the N64 controller. I may have to do a part 2 on this. Or I could possibly just finish the rest like another day or something. I kind of want to get it done today because the film is freshly out. But we'll see. I think I'll go on for a little bit longer. See how far we get. We could probably add like a window or something, maybe a table. But mostly we just want to get the character in. Alright. So you can work the shadows. Erase this part, work the shadows in. I don't know what I want to put over here, underneath the shoes. Oh, maybe I can probably do that parachute thing. Oh, how about that skateboard thing? Because during the mid-90s, there would be Those tech deck dudes, the skateboard, the finger skateboards, that would be awesome. I feel like I could put that and then maybe have a shell right on it. Very neat. Tech deck dudes, I remember seeing the commercials for those. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like I could make this shoe go down a little more. So it looks like our buddy here is like jumping. It'll be like a Kirby jump, sorta. Oh, the head shape is almost like E.T., like a one-eyed E.T. Let's get some more shading on it. Oh, let's get the right. Huh. I think this would actually work. Make sure it's the right color. There we go. I think we got it. It almost looks like a croissant. One-eyed croissant. Mmm. I feel like I should add more brown to them so that it's more shell-like, but shells mostly like peach colored, not so much brown. Although I think possibly brown for like the dark parts. Maybe I'll add textures or something. Yeah. Yeah, like small lines here and there, I guess. Just to add more to the detail. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, I think this part here should be a little bit darker too. So you can get the inside of his eye. Oh boy. But adding, I feel like if I add too much shading, it would start to look a little bit more strange. Now I gotta see how it compares to how he actually looks. Oh, swap over to the next compilation. All right. Oh, what was that? Oh, I think I just so I think the middle click. Oh, I think that's the fill. Interesting. Hope I didn't fill in the wrong part. Let's get more dark parts under here. I feel like adding highlights. Like there'll be like reflective light from underneath. That would be a good idea. I think it has to have like a dark spot first before I start adding it. Okay. Yeah, I'm still unsure about this shadow part. Just gonna erase that. Smooth out the shoe a little bit. But yeah, I think I wanna maybe point the shoe a little bit more downward. This one here. That way we would know that he's like jumping a little bit. It's almost like a video game character. I mean, there could possibly be a video game based on him. I wouldn't doubt it. I think after this movie, we could expand into like merchandise, video games, toys. I think that'd be awesome. Definitely like mascot worthy. Mascot platformers. There you go, something like that. Let's add a little bit of shadows. Whoop. Oh, it's a really great color. I don't want the gray to stand out too much though. Let's go for more darker pink. Cover this part. I don't know if this is the right color. I'm getting close though. There you go, something like that. I just gotta spread it out, shape it up a little bit. There we go, I think we found it. Let's get this side as well. Wow, 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 wow. I feel like these shoes should be a little bit more red. That's okay. Alright, now we got some shadows in. Man, I know he's got some shoelaces, but it's like, I feel like it would be not as visible. Let me see if we can actually get some lines in there to indicate that there are shoelaces. Which just reminded me of these shoelaces. So I gotta fix that shoe. Man, gotta draw these tiny. I'll just make some lines. It needs to be a little lighter though. Man, I don't know if they look right. Let's get some lighting. And there shouldn't be too much lighting though. Oh man, so much detail went into this. So get some more details on his shell. I feel like a variety of colors on him. Pinks in there. Yeah, let's get some stripes in. There's a lighter part of him that goes this way, I think. Oh boy. It'd probably be most shiny up here, I think. Yeah there, M. Clegg. Welcome back. Ba, 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 ba. I feel like I need to fix up this eye a little more. Lightly. Thin this part out a little more, the shine. Maybe make a part of it like translucent or something. I love the added green. It shows this nice contrasting green for his eye. Let's get a little bit more brightness on this part. Because this part, it's gotta look like a piece of plastic or glass. He's got a glass eye. More so like plastic though. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There we go, something like that. Man, so much, spending so much detail on each item here. I think the plan is probably seeing the less amount of, spend a less amount of time. All right, so we've got his mouth. Let's save that. I'll have to fix his shoe. Looking over to the YouTube trailer. And the thumbnail, it also has some threading for the shoe. And also the lip is supposed to be blue too. I'll have to fix that. Ba, 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 ba. All right, let's check and make sure the laces are right. Looks like they pretty much just like squeeze the this part together. Ba 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 ba. This tongue part should be blue. I feel like it should be like rounded though. One, two, three, four. I want to count the one that's down here, but maybe I can erase this one so that the flaps can have more room. Or whatever they call this part of the shoe. Like the neck part? The flabby necks. I feel like this ring needs to be a little higher. Bow, bow. It's a lot of fixing to do. You know what I could do is I could probably make this part here start to shrink. If I could, you know, extend this a little more, make it a little thicker too. Normally the top one would be the longest that you can see. But I feel like these laces needs to be more gray than white. Now I'm looking at the Nintendo 64 controller. I feel like that should be a little bit more gray too. Man, I'm starting to think that I should probably save this for now and then do a part 2 of this drawing for next week or something. Or maybe I can probably bring it back up tomorrow, like during the day or something. I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, I think daytime stream to finish it up. That's what I should do. Oh, Wind Waker music. Ba, ba. I think this part needs to be thinned out as well. That way we can see more of the crayon too. I feel like this shoelace would be heading straight downward. And then this tongue would be a little bit shorter. Oh, the inside is white. Okay, so in that case, I could probably do like a dark gray on the inside. I wonder why I did like a white on the rim of it. Maybe there's something about it that was like white. Nope. I guess I'll just gray it up. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like parts of it needs to be needs to have that white showing. Or we just gray, you just having the grays is fine too. Ba-da-bum. Also threading. I feel like the threading needs to be a little bit brighter. Oh man, and there's two of them too. So much detail. It's simple, but there's like so much detail to the shoe. Do, 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 do. There we go, something like that. It's difficult. So you can get some of the rings in. Definitely want to save that. Yeah, I think having the rings keeps things in check. Once you get that lined up, like everything else should be fine. Because if you don't have that ahead of time, I think the shoelaces would be like out of order and not at the right place. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. I don't have a darker part where it slips into the hole. Also, maybe a little bit of shading on the shoelaces themselves. Because they're not always supposed to look like completely, you know. It is like an older shoe. Maybe the bottom one here would be the brightest one. Yep, just part 2. Now this one here would go straight down. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Gonna light this part up a bit. Oh man. This is tough, alright. I feel like making it more toony looking is probably the easier path to go. Oh. Hey there, McClegg. Alright, I gotta think about ending this soon. I'll probably come back to this in the morning or daytime. We'll see. Getting those dark blues in. We definitely fixed up the shoe, that's for sure. Now it looks a little bit more proper than how it did before. I don't know about this part here. Oh, apparently it has like a... Oh, there's some more threading going this way. Holy moly, man. So much to the shoe design. I forgot what they're even called too. I used to remember what they're called, but now I can't remember. Alright. Just add a bunch of random shading to them. Just hovering right over the save button. N64 controller needs to be a little bit more gray. Oh boy, wow. Feels like I haven't really done much to this drawing. Because I keep having to redo the controller and stuff. I'll definitely add more. And this plant needs to have like a bottom part. Now you have to fill or water the plant. There'll be a bottom part that would carry the water or sustain the water so it doesn't overflow and stuff. Or if it does overflow, it would just, you know, keep that water down there, I think. Whoa, man, Josh, you still up? it's pretty warm. I looked at the forecast. I think we're still in the 60s. Like it fluctuates. Daytime is you know, warmer. Nighttime it gets cooler. So it's about that time of year where it's like you know, the days are warm, nights are cool. But of course it's gonna start dropping up late in fall, winter. Yeah, I feel like fall is like a good time to stay up. I guess winter too. All right, I'm gonna save this. Yeah, I think I might continue this because I kind of want to add more stuff. Maybe not much, but like I kind of definitely want to add more stuff. Maybe in the corner here or something. Like I love like little miniatures, sceneries, and small characters, like a small character, big world sort of like, you know, idea. And this film does it. What else? Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Secret of the Ariete, which was a Studio Ghibli film. So much more. The Little Twins, David the Gnome. There's like a lot of those. And now we have this new film called Marcel the Shell. With Shoes On. That's the full title. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll probably hop back onto this. Possibly during the day tomorrow. Not sure what time exactly, but I think when I feel it's right to do so, or I have to grab a coffee and then get on to it. Alright, so I saved it, and then I guess I'll just leave it to the screen for a little bit longer, then close out. Alright, thanks all for jumping on in. I'm gonna take off for now. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your night and or day, and I shall see you in the next one. Later.